Yo, finally got my Steam Deck unboxing video. Let's go. Okay, so here we are with the unboxing. Okay, so this is the box it came in, pretty standard, somewhat unmarked except for if you know what to look for, this little bitty logo right here saying that it's Steam. All right, but in any event, let's see how this works. Okay, so you all are seeing it in real time as I'm seeing it. We're gonna make it happen. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have all this in all these different languages that I speak almost none of, except for, oh, there's some words I understand. All right, all the places you can play your Steam Deck. Attention, 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 and a few other ways of saying it. I'm not gonna bore you with a ton of things that I'm sure you've heard on a dozen other videos of unboxing the Steam Deck, but however, I will show you that, hey, it's all new to me, and I'm loving it. So, with that being said, your games are going places. The first thing that everyone reads. Let's make sure that you get to read it too. Okay, so before we get into this, first thing we have right here, looks like I have the power cord right here, power cable. It's a 45 watt power cable right here. No frills, no thrills. And here is our Steam Deck. Huh, not too bad. Feels like it weighs maybe, I'd say about 4 pounds. But, get it on out. Put this to the side. And here we have it. All right. Your games are going places. See how this comes out. All right, so that slides off a little easy. It's the 512, as you can see. Under here, underneath, has a little carrying pouch right here. I could only assume that they intended it to be for the charger, but for some reason, I don't know. Well, this charger cable, just so you know, the little prongs, they don't fold up. I personally think I'm gonna be using a different charger, one that I can use for multiple inputs, different things in there, plug in, and keep it moving. So I have this in here, let's see. I personally, this is one thing about the design I don't really think I care for, because this doesn't really make sense to me. To me, it would have made more sense if they just made this inside part on the inside, and you have to worry about this, because this just seems like it will fall out. I don't know if anybody's ever done this, but let's see. Okay, maybe it will stay in a little bit. That's not bad, man. If that's the case, all right. Okay, I could be wrong. Steam Deck looks like it's a secure little vault latch to make sure it's sealed for freshness. Now, let's see if we can get this thing open. Okay. Let's see. Guess there's no way to delicately do this. I'm gonna have to cut it. So let's do it. All right, that's cut off. Take this box away, clear it out the way. All right, and now we have our case. Take this part out. Get it away. Okay. And now here we go. See how this looks. There it is. Wow. You know how you see things online, you see things on YouTube or something, you see pictures of it, and in your mind you're thinking like, wow, that looks really cool. But then you see it in person, and it's a whole different level. This right here, well, this is a nice size monster right here. I really like this. I like this a lot, you know. And I've seen a lot of people where they compared this to the Nintendo Switch, and they're looking at it size-wise of how this compares to that. But there's something I want to check out real quick on this with my specific Switch. Now, my Nintendo Switch was always kind of small for me. I could never really enjoy playing on it without having to get some kind of external grips because of the fact that it's such a small form factor in my hands. My hands are, you know, kind of large. And therefore, I went ahead and I got the Satisfy case with the Satisfy grip that comes with it. Also got some little special decals from Skin It and all that other stuff. But this is what it looks like. So comparing it, the Nintendo Switch with the grip on it, compared to the Steam Deck, putting them on top of each other, Steam Deck's still a little bit bigger, even with the grip on. That's okay. I love it. I still love it. All right. And put that to the side. I don't know how often I'm gonna be fooling with that one now that I have this. And just so we have a size comparison of the Satisfy case versus the Steam Deck case, what comes with it, they're roughly about the same as far as length goes. But when you start looking at the thickness of it, flip these bad boys on their sides, that's where some differences start to show. As you can see, the Satisfy case is a little bit thicker than the Steam Deck case, at least the one that comes with it. However, you know, there's a lot more storage room inside of this Satisfy case, but that's okay. So, picking up this Steam Deck, we're gonna take a look and see everything that we have here. We have the cleaning cloth that's right here, and it sits flush to the bottom right here, as you can see. You have that etched glass display. I have all of the things here with the sticks. Oh, the sticks feel very good. And wow, this feels surprisingly comfortable in my hands. I really thought that this was gonna be a little bit different in my hands. I thought it was gonna be something where I was gonna be like, okay, maybe I wouldn't enjoy this as much in my hands, but I'm wrong. This is nice. This is real nice. Okay, so yeah, pads are nice and clicky. You know, and I heard a lot of complaints about the earlier people who got these, where they said that the Steam button wasn't very clicky. Now, I can tell you this, it does have some tactile feedback to it. It's not clicky per se so much, but let me just put it like this. You can feel the click. You can't necessarily hear it, but you can definitely feel it. And that does make a difference. Same thing on this side too. I think they did a couple of little revisions on there since this first came out. And you have your Steam button, you have your track pads, which are right here, which feel great, by the way. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and charge this bad boy up and see what happens after that. Okay, and I'll be getting back with it. Yo, so in conclusion, I think the Steam Deck is gonna be something that I'm gonna have a long time to be able to play with, explore, and entertain myself with. So my suggestion is, if you're gonna get it, make sure you get the biggest one that you can handle, because hey, what you don't want to do is see all these games that you want to load on there and you run out of room. I understand that it has the expansion where you can expand the SD card and do all that, and some people want to go in there and fool with all the other parts. Just make sure you get the one that you want, because the one thing I can tell you is this: seeing it online is one thing, having it in your hand is another. What you don't want to have is buyer's remorse. And me right now, I'm not having any kind of remorse whatsoever. I am loving this. I will be coming back with future videos. I'll be letting you know what my adventures are with this. And once I start learning how to tweak this thing a little bit more, then I will be coming back with some follow-ups. All right, so don't forget to click that like and subscribe button, because you know what? We out here building friendships and family, people. Come on, you know what it is. All right, that little button right there on the bottom, right there. Like, subscribe, click it, click it. Click it right now. All right, click it. The more we click, the more videos we can put out. All right, support the channel. Help your man out. Holla. With that being said, the Matrix Mystery, I'm out.